Welcome aboard, everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name's Captain Ipson, and today we are continuing the main storyline of Legend of Dragoon. In the last episode, we made our way up the Divine Tree and fought a butterfly boss, Iago, and got some lore dump, and now we are about to begin our final ascent into the moon. So let's see what the game's got in store for us. Is this the moon that never sets? Yes. It has been long, very. Let's get going. Alrighty, so far pretty standard, you know, god of destruction type thing, you know. The moon's shaking? Don't tell me. The god of destruction is about to be born? It can't be. The birth of the god of destruction is our death. That's right. We're still alive. Are we? Are we? Let's go. We gotta stop Dad. Is this a forest? I thought we stepped into the moon. But indeed, this tree is a real tree. Oh no. Were we sent to the ground? No. Listen. It's the heartbeat of the Virage embryo, the god of destruction. An empty body that is the living corpse from which the soul was taken out by ancient Winglies on the day it was conceived in the Divine Tree. We must be in the moon. And no matter what it looks like, we gotta keep going. Alrighty. Go collect this treasure chest. Just a heads up, the random enemies in this area can go from not too hard to like, they will one-shot or combo you to death. So definitely recommend staying on your toes. There's a part, I don't think it'll be in this episode. Oh crap, I'm messing up my additions already. There's a part in the moon that is super easy to get bodied in, but I don't think we'll get to that part yet. Or at least not in this episode. I don't know, maybe. It's pretty early on in the dungeon, but it's nothing crazy. As long as you know what to prepare for, it's you should be able to avoid the worst. So now it looks like we're in some weird amalgamation of the plains. Looks like a grassland. Just what I was saying, Dart. Each little area has like its own encounter pool. For the most part, so like this area is gonna have different enemies. Oh crap, that always messes me up. Versus like there's another area coming up where the enemies are completely different. This really isn't more so of a dungeon as it is like a labyrinth of how large the moon is actually. It surprisingly much bigger than what you would expect. You expect like, probably hour and a half of content. No, it's more like 2.5, 3. Miranda, what's wrong? I know this place. Does it look like the forest of your home? Not only that, it's the forest of Meliseswe where I grew up. I'll be back soon. Sorry. Wait for me here. There's something I have to check. Alone. Miranda! As I expected. This is the forest of my home. Why is this on the moon? This rose is... Excuse me, I have a cat outside my window who wants to be let inside. Okay, I'm back now. Sorry, I have a cat who cannot decide if he wants to be inside or outside. He sits at the window next to my recording station and screams at me until I let him inside, so I don't want him ruining the recording. Mother, where are you going? Go home, Miranda. Huh? You have a kid? Yeah? Mother, don't go. Father's calling for you. What are you going to do? Because I married that man, my life has been completely ruined. He hardly works and drinks all the time with the money I earned. I don't even have enough food and I'm starving every day. I can't stand it anymore. Beautiful life must be waiting for me if I leave this forest. Yes, I can say farewell to this miserable life. Now, let's go. Mother! What? Alright. So, we get to learn about each of the characters' backstories a little bit. So we get to learn a little bit more about Miranda. These aren't necessarily hard fights because the game was built around the fact that you're probably only going to stick to like 3 or 4 party members out of the full 7. So a lot of these bosses where it's individual characters are pretty weak compared to like what we've been fighting. Now that doesn't mean they're necessarily a pushover, but there's really no point in stressing out too much. Like honestly, I could just Psych Bomb X, probably one-shot the boss, and then we have to go through the scripted dialogue of each fight. So I mean, you can do it that way. I think this is probably like the shortest of the fights, technically. Why? Why did you abandon Dad and me? Miranda, I had no choice. Shut up! Dad fell ill and I became an orphan. You can never imagine how I've had to live since then. It hurts. And we can just guard. I understand that what I've done is unforgivable as a mother. But I want you to understand. What do you want me to understand? I worked because I didn't want you, the newborn baby, to starve. But he didn't even try to work. My father may not have been a respected man, but at least he was with me all the time, unlike you. It hurts. We'll just keep attacking. It doesn't really speed it up, but we're at full health. I can imagine how angry you are at me, but I never forgot about you, even for a moment. Don't lie to me. It's not a lie. I visited him so many times to take you with me, but every time, he just kicked me out. What? My mom was thinking about me? You have the same name as the goddess of Mille. She is pure and loved by everybody. I named you that because it was my hope and dream for you to be just like her. Okay. So Rose's mother abandoned her as a child, and, well, supposedly, and now this creature slash memory of her is saying, nope, she came back for Miranda all the time, but her dad wouldn't. Sorry to make you feel lonely. Miranda, forgive me. So the correct answer is I'll forgive you. If you say no, I can't forgive you, I'm pretty sure the fight just keeps looping until you say yes. Oh, you can forgive me? Thank you, Miranda. And that ends the fight. There's probably some like other like not hidden dialogue, but just not as well-known dialogue that you can get by saying no and stuff, but I don't have much lore implication, so it's okay. I feel like probably just to go ahead and say yeah, because like I said, this is a long dungeon. Each character has one of these fights, and with some of those fights being really tricky. Mother, I was wrong. I entered the palace in order to preach love and to build a world where everybody can live happily. My heart was filled with sorrow and hatred. Without knowing, I was absorbed in fighting in order to ease my loneliness. I didn't even try to understand my mom's pain and agony. I just accumulated hatred and hurt many people. I don't deserve to be a sacred sister. Miranda, what happened? Are you really okay? Your eyes are kind of watery. Sorry. Leave me alone for a second. Let's go. That was the only thing we can do now. Not gonna change much. So yeah, pretty much every character's gonna get a little boss fight. There's just most of them aren't like, oh my gosh, this is insane. Although a couple of them can be very tricky, especially if you're not used to fighting with that particular character. Dude, look at that. Didn't have a counterattack in that. Okay. Oh, getting too hasty. Oh, that's a good thing, is these unicorns can heal themselves for a good chunk of their HP. So you can use them to grind up a little bit. But yeah, I'm pretty sure there's better options later on. There's definitely better places to grind safely, so don't worry about, being like, oh man, this is the last place. No. There's, like I said, this dungeon is massive. There are plenty of places. Like, I'm not even gonna grind, and I think I still have like 2 or 3 additions with Dart and Haschel. So, realistically, by the time we finish this, as long as these 2 stay in the party, and I actually hit my additions, they should probably unlock their final edition, and then I'll off-screen. After I show y'all what the final editions look like, I'll off-screen grind it out before the final boss. Just so everybody's on an even playing field as far as max Dragoon level, max additions, you know, all that. And then I think I will probably do like a randomizer to choose between who the party members are, because we're all roughly the same level. What is this? Gotta go forward anyways. It's the back rooms, bro. Don't you know? There are people here? What's going on? Why are people living on the moon? Hey man, they're called extraterrestrials. They're people too. And some people really want to fuck them. Okay? Just don't question it. I still don't know, but Rose, what are you doing? You feel pain. Certain this is not just an illusion. This world is reality. Indeed. I've never visited the moon before, but I can't help but feel like I know this place. People's faces, clothes? It's not a mistake. This is a building in Sardio somewhere. I've traveled all over Indinus, and they have typical Sardian faces. Look, a girl over there. Look, Sardian. No. She's not. It cannot be. Yugi boy. Disappeared. Looks like that's the reality here too. What you gotta say, Haschel? Alright, so I think you can come talk to this dude. Yeah, so you can stay one night. Man, we almost hit 30 grand when we got here. So you can talk to each of these guys. I'm the son of the most wealthy house in this town. Come on, I'll treat you to spirits. Well, don't worry about money. It's on me. I'm a rich man. You're Dren, aren't you? Indeed. Do you know him? Yes. If he's my old acquaintance, this must be Bale 20 years ago. Huh? Alright, and then this guy is a merchant. I suggest buying anything you can here, because these are pretty much their best weapons. Not the best, but pretty daggone good. Okay, so obviously we want the Claymore for Dart, Halberd for Albert, a Basher for Maru, Destroyer Mace. Okay, so this is probably Haschel's best, probably his best weapon. Because the less HP he has, the more damage it'll do. And if you're like in the red, it will do an insane amount of damage. It's a very dangerous playstyle, but you know, high risk, high reward. He can't one-shot bosses with it, but he can one-shot pretty much any enemy if he stays low health, which makes grinding out for him really nice. I think I'm gonna get Hashel's armor, and then I'll buy the armor, but I'm not gonna equip it. Same for this. Just because I think what I already have on them is better. And then down here you can get some really nice stuff. The attack badge, which increases your magic and physical attack. Guard badge, which increases the defenses. And then Giganto, which is just the physical version. It's weird they don't have like... Oh wait, never mind, they do. No? See, to me they should have one that's like the mage ring or something. Like Giganto ring increases your physical attack and defense. They need one that increases magical attack and defense. Yeah. They don't have just that. They just have you magical ring or the spiritual ring. So, yeah. Okay. Alright, and then this should be the item... Oh, hello. This tune... Okay, well, she's playing Dark's Lullaby. Here we go, the item shop. Now this should have some good stuff. Yep, okay, it's got the best healing items. I would definitely get a couple of mind purifiers. Definitely some body purifiers. I don't think you needed the petrifier here. I don't remember there being any enemies. We talked to this Knight of Basil. A female's missing. Please, look for her. Until we find her, this place is closed. Okay, they're basically saying, nope. You'll handle that. So we're gonna follow the mystery girl. I understand that this place is not what it appears to be, but where the hell are we? The world behind the wall. It seems as if the labyrinth of the moon is not refusing us. No, almost as if it's maybe hiding us? The Nintos. Seems this place belongs to them. I think they were the 99th species? Maybe they can tell us something about this place. Alright, let's talk to this little... Let's talk to Menitos 1. The Psyche is creating this world. This time, it's whose heart, whose intention. Is it you? Or maybe me? Okay. You don't see people who you shouldn't see. You see people you have to see. Okay, just repeat the same thing. Okay, can I go down this? Okay, there looks like a little set of stairs you can go to the water, and I was like, I don't think you can, but I'll check just for... Oh, you can't go in this house. 200 gold. Okay. Sorry if y'all can hear my cat. He is requesting to go O-U-T. Can't say that around my old pupper. He really likes to go sit in the sun. I'll let the child back outside after this episode, and then you can just stay there.
Take that! 5 ring shattering!
5 ring shattering! Yes, the noise is helpful. Any veteran of the game will know that saying the QTEs helps out. See? Messed up right there. Just like in anime, you gotta announce your attack, otherwise it does no damage. Alright, okay, nothing here yet. As we progress through the dungeon, more and more doorways and portals open up to us. So just see, like right there behind the mystery girl. Ah, do I have a sachet? I think I did at one point. Aha! Goodbye, good sir. To the nether realm with thee. That was worth it. I don't know what he's going to give me, but we'll find out together. Moon Serenade. He gives 1,000 XP. 300 gold. That's by far the best way to level up in the moon. Huh? You don't seem to be one of the Minitos. Minitos. I guess that's what we'll call them. Look at her closely. It's the girl in the room we came from. Oh. She's the girl who disappeared into the wall, isn't she? Hi. What are you doing here? Dark. This girl. She doesn't know about you yet. What are you talking about? Let me go. She is Claire. She's inviting me. Sorry. Please wait for me here. Hashel? Hashel was right. This girl was inviting Hashel, not you. We can only wait for him. Okay. But same with Miranda. What's going on in the moon? Claire. Is it you, Claire? It's me. Your father. Don't come here. I hate you, Dad. Claire. Always strict discipline. What can I use such a thing for? The power to destroy? The power to hurt people? I don't need this power. I strictly disciplined you since you were little. I only had you. I had to hand my art, this ancestral art, down to the next generation. It's not fair. I just want to sing songs, chit-chat with my friends, pick flowers, and fall in love. Art was never meant to hurt people. It's a martial art to give life to people. Please, understand. I don't understand. Alrighty then. Some, daddy issues. Maybe she'll end up on... Nope, not even gonna make that joke. Do you remember the first time we matched wills? You read my movement in a blink and went on the offensive with swiftness. It was an innate art. I don't think so. I'm just a girl like the ones you can find anywhere else. No, you can surpass me. Nobody has been charmed by the war god as much as you. Your hidden power. The demon sleeping inside of you. It's burning inside my body. Dad, help me. Somebody's taking control. Claire, what's wrong? We're ready to get our shit wrecked. This is one of the fights that when she does her wombo combo, it hurts. Good, we can get some actual additions done. Nice. Once again, this is another scripted fight. You can kill this. You can kill Claire as fast as possible. Doesn't really matter because you see her HP bar kind of just goes back to Mac. I don't know if that's actually what the game is saying is happening, and that's like what happens behind the scenes, or what. But basically, it's just like the Miranda's mother, the evil Rose, or the demonic Rose. It's scripted, you have to go through these. But they're pretty good cutscenes. I hate you, Dad. You did this to my body. It's your fault, Dad. No. It's impossible. The transmigration of the war god? Is she possessed? All Sam and Dean Winchester, dude. 20-something years of handling dang dirty demons. Incredible. Nobody has ever reached that level except for the founder. And this is the...
Destroy the poor god!
Yeah, this is the attack that drops you down to 1 HP. What? The black art of Nagarjuna, or God's destruction. How did Claire learn that? And this is where you heal up. There's nothing you can do. I don't even, you can't even block that attack. It just goes through. So even if you're guarding, you still take all but 1 HP damage. And then it's scripted to let you go next, like immediately. I've never been outsped, even like on playthroughs where I did not use Hashel. There's nothing I can do. I am the war god. I preside over the art of war and beckon death. It was your desire to awaken. I am the answer to your long quest. No! You're my Claire. You're not the war god. Flee from the body of my Claire. Well, we're missing these attacks. I can hear the pained voice of Claire. Hang in there. I'm coming to save you.
Take that! 5 ring shattering!
Could be getting close to being done with 5 ring shattering, relatively. I know we're on like the final, the final 20. I feel your art down to my very core. The answer is Mind's Eye Awaken. I care about myself. I have to save my daughter. I'll focus all my body and soul into this and kill the devil that possesses Claire. And nice. Thank you, Dad. Kind of a weird end to that fight, you know, but sure. Another 6,000 XP. Forgive me, Claire. Hashel, is it over? Hashel, you also saw the past? Yes, I did, but the past wasn't as bitter as I imagined. It seems everything, both the future and past, are mixed together in this moon. The future when the world will be destroyed, and our past. Both Miranda and Hashel were made to see the past by the moon? They see. As I told you, we are in reality. It's not an illusion. Maybe they can do it because they are the 108th species and gods. I think they're referring to the embryo showing these illusions, because when I say they, in that context, in English it reads as like maybe Miranda and Hashel are gods. I think that was just a mistranslation where they probably should have put, you know, the Virage, just to clarify that. This is a little nitpick thing, but I mean, hey, this game's translation errors are kind of infamous. Let's move on. We've wasted lots of time. Alrighty, everybody. That is where we're going to end today's episode. 2 of the storied bosses down, and plenty more to go. But I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate all the love y'all been showing the series. I think at the time of this recording, like, we're already past 60 subscribers. I saw where it broke 60, 61. So I mean, we're inching closer and closer to that 100 sub goal before the end of the year. But thank you all so much for watching, and really appreciate it. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Bye.